All right, honey. Enrollment is now open for Mountain Girl Retreat. Really excited. So I think we should make a drinking game of me saying how excited I am, because that would be a good game. But enrollment is now open for Mountain Girl Retreat. Tap into your inner mountain girl. Now, I don't have to go into all the things about being a mountain girl and tapping into our inner mountain girl, but I'll tell you this one thing, because if you're on the fence about this mountain girl thing, I'm telling you, you have an inner mountain girl within you. You do. You do. And you have a desert girl within you too. You have an aspect of yourself that is a desert girl, that does the inner work, that becomes the alchemist, that overcomes challenges, that is resilient. And you also have an aspect of you. You also have an aspect of you that is the water goddess. You have an aspect of the mountain girl. You have an aspect of the desert girl. You have an aspect of the water goddess. So I want you to tap into the energy of becoming a mountain girl. Now, my girl Beyonce, she did, and a girlfriend, you can too, okay? And it's interesting. I'm just going to share a short story with you that I think that as women, as people really in general, we have this thing about ourselves that, especially growing up, if we look a certain way, we have grew up in a certain environment or whatever the case is, we often will put ourselves in boxes that we can only like this certain kind of music, that we can only wear these certain kind of clothes, that we can only do these certain kind of things. And I'm telling you, that is the illusion, the prison in which we put ourselves in, the box in which we put ourselves in. Because when you start tapping into these different aspects and you realize that you like certain things or you don't like certain things, and this feels good and this is fun and this is exciting and this is not something that I'm really into, but it's good over there. Like, you start this self-discovery process when you allow yourself to tap into these different aspects of yourself, and you give yourself the permission. You give yourself the permission to step outside that box. That box that they have you checking since you were in kindergarten. Like, anytime you did like standardized tests and all this kind of stuff, you had to check these boxes so you could fit into a box, and they wanted you to know that you were in this box. Anyways, I want this to be tap into these different aspects of yourselves, because this is the play. Now, I did videos up until this enrollment, getting ready for the open enrollment for these retreats that are coming down the pipeline. You know, we have the one in November for Mountain Girl, and then we have one coming up in Arizona, and then, you know, California, and all this stuff is the basic feminine energy tour. Tapping into these different aspects of ourselves and playing. Girlfriend, play more. You know, you are the awareness that is observing this play, to understand you, to know thyself. So allow yourself to play. Give yourself permission to tap into these different aspects of yourself and bask in it and enjoy it, and just like, oh my gosh, I didn't believe that that could be me. I didn't know that that was a part of me, and it feels pretty damn good, you know? So, yeah, I'm really excited. Just wanted to do a video real quick. I was outside doing some content, and it's super hot outside, so your girl's sweating. And your girl don't sweat. So that's why we're doing the one in Arizona in January, because we ain't doing the sweating, and you know what I'm saying? Yes. Feel into that aspect of yourself that you didn't know existed. Okay? This is the sensuality piece. This is the play piece. This is being curious about yourself, the self discovery. How curious are you about yourself? Because all your life, you've been told that you fit into these different boxes and you have to be a certain way. And we don't do those kind of things all your life. But what if you gave yourself permission to play and color outside the box? Which reminds me of a story that my girlfriend, um, before I left on my trip, she shared with me. It was like how to connect all of these dots. Like it was a line of 9 dots. So 3, 3, and 3. And you had to connect all the dots without picking up the pencil or picking up the pen. You had to connect the dots. And people would try to connect all the dots and without picking their pencil off the paper, and everyone was failing. But what happened was, in order for you to connect all the dots, you had to go outside the box to be able to connect all of the dots. Shout out to Susanna. And that's how I started my journey. It's so crazy, the synchronicities. But that's how I started my journey. She, we met up before I left, and she told me that story, and I was just baffled by that. But yes, your whole life you've been told that you exist in this box. How do we play with these different aspects? Can we explore these different aspects of ourselves? And where is it going to lead us? Maybe deeper within ourselves. I don't know. That's up for you to discover and explore. So, open enrollment is now available. Okay. I'm going to leave the link below if you're interested in these upcoming retreats. So, Mountain Girl is open enrollment at this point. We have limited spots, obviously. Okay. But yes, really excited. And that's what travel would do for you, is it'll allow you to get outside your routine, get away from what you're used to explore different aspects of yourself. Mm-hmm. Anyways, guys, that's all for this video. I will check you guys in the next video. Peace.